guys, this is Harnaam Kaur and I'm here to review CSK versus Rajasthan Royals match. Please like and share this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to get more updates about CSK and family. This is a very important encounter for both the teams to stay alive in this tournament. Both CSK and Rajasthan Royals are coming out of a defeat from their previous match and will be looking forward towards a win to stabilize themselves. In the points table, CSK and Rajasthan Royals both have 6 points where they have managed to win 3 matches and they have lost 6 matches till now. Talking about head-to-head encounters, since 2018, Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals both have faced each other 5 times in IPL. And CSK out of these 5 matches has won 3 matches and Rajasthan has been able to bag 2 matches. Amongst all 23 matches in IPL since 2008, CSK has the lead with 14 wins till now. Talking about batting and bowling lineup of CSK, our Fafulous du Plessis has been in a wonderful touch this season, and with Faf, Shane Watson and Ambati Rayudu, our top order almost looks set. Also, it's about time, and our beloved Mahi is also due for some big innings, so Mahi. With Mahi, Sam Curran and Jadeja in the middle order, it will be interesting to see if the team sticks with Kedar Jadhav or bring back Jagdishan into the squad. With Bravo suffering an injury at such important point in the tournament, I believe the team should bring back Imran Tahir or Michael Santner back into the squad. However, the team management may also decide to bring back Lungi NED in the squad, given that this pitch supports pacers. As far as bowling department till now is concerned, Deepak Chahar and Sam Curran have been giving us crucial breakthroughs, and they have bowled the most dot balls for CSK in this season, which is a very good sign. With Deepak Chahar, Sam Curran and Shardul Thakur, our pace attack almost looks set. As far as spin department is concerned, Karan Sharma has been doing good and Jadeja has been wonderfully playing the role of an all-rounder so far in this tournament. With the addition of Michael Santner or Imran Tahir, our bowling department will further strengthen. As far as Rajasthan Royals are concerned, with a batting lineup as deep as theirs, I don't think they'll be looking out for any major changes. With the likes of Ben Stokes, Joss Butler, Steve Smith, Sanju Samson, Robin Uthappa, Riyan Parag, and the one player who has actually been a surprise element for everyone in this IPL, Rahul Tewatia, followed by Jofra Archer, who has actually hit 105 meter 6 in this IPL. I think the batting department looks mostly set. In the bowling department as well, Jofra Archer leads their pace attack along with Jaydev Unadkat and a player like Shreyas Gopal. I think they're a pretty balanced side and they won't be looking for any changes from their previous match. CSK thus far has been performing well in bits and parts in the tournament till now, but this has to be the game where they check in all their boxes. One of the CSK openers will have to see the team through till the very end, making those crucial partnerships in the middle overs. With Rayudu, Jaddu in good touch, I think the openers should try to see off the new ball with Jofra Archer, and once set, they should try to take maximum advantage of the power plays. The bowling, Rajasthan Royals bowling, especially the spinners, shall be looking to target MSD for sure. Rajasthan Royals batting has been a bit of concern, but CSK should definitely look out for Sanju Samson and Rahul Tewatia in particular. As far as the pitch of Zad Cricket Stadium, Abu Dhabi is concerned, yesterday only we saw one cracker of a match between Sunrisers Hyderabad and Kolkata Knight Riders, which eventually went on to a super over, and Kolkata Knight Riders won the match. This venue by far has hosted 12 matches, out of which we have seen that the team batting first has won 7 times. Also, the first innings average score at this pitch has been 167 runs. CSK till now has played 2 matches here, which includes one of their opening matches against MI, which CSK won. RR on the other hand, they have played 2 matches here and they have lost both the matches. In this match, I believe spinners are going to be the key. They are going to be the key in deciding the fate of their teams, as there is enough spin on the wicket. Also, owing to the bigger boundaries, I think they'll be very crucial in binding those runs in the middle overs and putting pressure on the opposition team. Paces are going to be lethal initially, but once the batsmen they try to see off the new ball and try to settle before shifting gears, that should turn out to be very important for the teams. I believe after winning the toss, the team should look out to bat first and should put a total of more than 170 runs, as the pitch has a tendency to slow down a little bit in the second innings. So I think that's the strategy should be for both the teams. It will be very interesting to see Chennai Super Kings' strategy from here onwards. Now that owing to Bravo's injury, who are they going to bring back in? Is it Michael Santner, Imran Tahir or Lungi NKT? But as far as this match between Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals is concerned, my personal favourites will always be Chennai Super Kings, and I definitely believe in this match they'll bring back all their departments in, check in all the boxes, and after this match we'll definitely get to say Mahimar raha hai, Chennai Super Kings ko whistle poro.